Happy birthday, Annmarie. So for such a special birthday, I wanted to do something very special for you. I wasn't really sure what it was I was going to do. So I started thinking about my own birthday, and the thing that's most important to me on my birthday is the cards and the words of all of my nieces and nephews and how they see me. And obviously I'm very much aware that Sean in particular isn't one for telling people how he feels. He shows it, but he doesn't say it. One of the very first things I asked him was, who is your favourite person? Without missing a beat, he went, Annmarie. When he said it, there was no thought behind it. It was straight away. He knew you were his favourite person in the world. Because Sean has so many lovely memories of you. Whenever he tells me any of them, I say, does she know that? And he's like, oh yeah, I think so. That was a terrible Sean impression. But he always just assumes that you know these things without telling you. So then I got to thinking I'd ask all of them. So this video is essentially from me, but I wouldn't have been able to have done it without your nephews and nieces and nephews-in-law and nieces-in-laws. And although I've only been around for a year or so in your life, I have my own memories of you now, and I love so many of them, so I'm going to try and answer some of these questions too. The role you play in their life, they wouldn't have been able to have helped me with this without the absolute solid person that you are to them. I think one of the greatest roles anyone can play, and certainly one of the greatest roles in my life, is being an auntie, because you are all of the love and safety of a mum while being able to have the honour of being their friend and being respected in a way that isn't the same as a parent. And as far as aunties go, you are the very, very best. And the love of my life wouldn't be the love of my life had it not been for the role that you've played in his. So thank you for everything that you have imparted on Sean. Thank you. And I hope you enjoy this video, because you're wonderful. Happy birthday.
Oh, hey, how you doing? You alright? What's that? A video? Through?
Happy birthday, Annmarie.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Happy 60th, Annmarie.
Happy birthday, Auntie Ree.
Happy 60th.
Firstly, chin chin.
Happy birthday, Auntie Ree, I love you.
Yeah, you can ask some questions, just fire away. Yeah, just let me know what you want to do.
First question.
What is it?
What 3 words would you use to describe Annmarie?
Annmarie is loving, compassionate and down to earth.
Probably cool, thoughtful and selfless.
Extremely kind. Laid back, even though that's 2 words, but laid back. I feel like nothing phases you. You just go with the flow, and that's a fantastic trait. And warm. I have always felt very comfortable and welcome. Whenever I have been in your company, from the second I met you, I have always felt that you were extremely warm, and you've always welcomed me into your home. I really appreciate that. So thank you very much.
I think you are the most gorgeous person. You're so loving and kind and generous. When I see you, you just have this warmth, and yeah, you make me smile.
Kind, loving and caring. Kind, loving and caring, and kissing and cuddle.
What is your favourite thing about Annmarie?
I don't think it's a single thing. I think the best way to describe it is that we're very lucky to have Annmarie in our lives. Thank you, Annmarie. I know a lot of us in the family wouldn't have turned out how we did if it wasn't for you. And the rest of the family, Vera included. You personally have just been an amazing auntie, an amazing person. You've held an amazing position in my life. I just want to thank you for that. I hope you understand how much we all love you and how much we all care for you. I want you to be as happy as possible every single day, like you attempted to make sure that we were when we were young, and supported us as we've got older, as we've become fully grown adults and, in my case, parents. I always saw you as close to a parent as anyone can. I know Sean obviously does think of you in exactly that way. I hope that you see in some of these things that people have said in this video help cement that in your mind. So thank you very much. I love you. We all love you. My kids love you a lot.
Favourite thing about Annmarie is hard, because she's my favourite person. There's not one anything that I would say, because it's all of the things that she is that come together to make her my favourite person. There's no one thing that you could pull out, because even doing the 3 words that would describe her was hard, because it's kind of bringing through everything that I love about a person into sort of 1 thing and 3 things.
Oh, sorry.
So I refuse the question.
See her. She is nice and generous. I love her.
I don't know if this counts, but the role you've played in Sean's life is the reason I love him so much, is mostly down to how you shaped him into who he is now by just being this complete solid rock in his life. I feel like I'm getting all emotional. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for being such a huge role in his life, because I don't know that he would be in my life had it not been for the role you played in his.
Her humour, her love and care for others, her smile and her ability to make you smile when you're at your worst.
What is your one favourite memory?
So there are a couple. Two stand out. So one of them was, and again, it's not like any specific time, so it sort of covers like lots of times when we were in the car when I was a kid and you just played Nirvana full blast, and I was like, oh, like I wasn't that into it, but it was sort of your personality. And obviously since then my music's got better, and I like Nirvana a bit more. And I think the other one, and I think it sort of encapsulates two of the things that we've always connected on, music and film, was going to see The Matrix. And coming out of it thinking, wow, like that's a change in the way like action films are going to be, and it was. I'm being really amazed by it and excited by it. I think that as well encapsulates sort of my youth, and like obviously coming down Saturday and going to the cinema and watching films. So I'd say those two.
She's the best auntie, and she makes really good plaits in my hair. I like her when she took me to the ball.
What was one of the funniest times you had together?
Usually it's just sort of after a drink, just sat around and being really silly. But one of them, which I feel like keeps repeating now, is the night, and I'm pretty sure it was the same night, Sue revealed her night blindness and the water sources. I think it was in Peter's after red wine, and I couldn't get over what these things were. To the point where now I still say it, and a couple of people have said that they've got it too. I'm pretty sure Sue invented night blindness and the water sources. And I'm thinking, have I even got that right? I think it might have been something else. The bodies of water or the water source. It might have been water sources. Yeah. But either way, that night, the one that comes to mind.
So your funniest memories of Annmarie is Sue?
Yeah, not to say it was like pissing ourselves over Sue. And that's what it always is, like silliness and like laughing at people who are less fortunate than us. Sorry, Sue.
I loved everything about Dublin. We had an absolute scream. We just went on a little day trip and go to a pub. Also, that I didn't realise until we came back that you weren't just friends with every taxi driver. I thought they were all your mates. And of course, going to see Kneecap, you buying a very expensive poster that turned out to be an LP.
Having a sleepover. Yeah. Oh, and going to Disneyland with Nanny and you. And we went to a show with Elsa and Anne. And we saw a pretend dragon that was made out of metal. Remember when I went with Auntie Lee and with Reggie, we went to a museum and we saw a dragon with a vehicle chase crashing his head off. And then we saw golf and your favourite colour, Everton.
Do you know, I don't know if it's the fondest, but do you know, I always remember spending a lot of time in Cheshire Oaks. Mainly me, Annmarie and Sean, just walking around Cheshire Oaks, going to all the little designer shops, buying some probably dodgy knitwear, getting a bit of grub, maybe a bit of cinema. That was fun. Nice. We did that pretty much once every month. It was fun. Yeah, that sounds great.
What songs or artists remind you of Annmarie and why?
So I'd say Party Man by Prince. Obviously Prince is the first artist that would come to mind anyway, because obviously that's who you're obsessed about for your whole life. But then the history behind Party Man as well, because it was probably one of the first Prince songs I heard regularly. And then because it was, I think, the best song off the Batman album. And then that Batman was one of the VHSs that I used to watch on a Saturday, like Terminator 2. Bear in mind, I didn't know there was a Terminator 1 until I was like 25. Which
was that at hers that you used to watch them? Oh.
Grease and Dirty Dancing, and they probably informed my music and film choice later in life. So the song that I'd say probably reminded me most of you isn't the one I'd even really pick, but because the history behind it, Party Man by Prince.
What about Gabrielle?
No.
No, okay. What did you say to me when we were in a festival about Gabrielle?
That Gabrielle reminds me of you, and then I told you that because it was one of the songs that I used to have playing when you pick me up. But there was a few like that over the course of my history where there'd be songs that'd be playing that were, I think at the time they were always new songs, like Gabrielle in the 90s, and then little ones like Dodgy as well, Hard Fight, that album, Living for the Weekend especially, because you told me that it reminded you of me. But the fact that you always used to listen to new songs and then I'd hear them at the time if I didn't know them, now hearing them back reminds me of being in the car with you.
A film that reminds me of you, Pillion. One of the weirdest films I've ever seen, but thoroughly enjoyed it, so thank you very, very much for that. That's one that I'll keep with me forever. Song that reminds me of you is, even though they're not my memories, Gabrielle, when me and Sean were at a festival and she was playing, he spent the whole time telling me about how his happiest memories from childhood involved you, and a lot of Gabrielle's songs were a part of that as well. So any Gabrielle songs now remind me of you because of that, but also actual memories that we've made together. Kneecap, specifically there's gonna be a bloodbath, that bit. I really, really enjoyed being in our little VIP section, and that was down to you, so thank you for those memories. And of course, Mary Poppins now too. Thank you for taking me to the Philharmonic Orchestra.
Her introduced me to my favourite film, The Matrix. In 1999, Auntie Ree said she'll take us. I was blown away. It was a very cool auntie. Introduced me to a lot of things like that. Thank you.
What is something Annmarie has done to shape you in some way?
Annmarie was there for us every day in hospital when we needed her the most.
She helped us at one of the hardest times of our lives and we'll be forever grateful.
With me mum, me nan, Annmarie is the biggest influence on my life. I would say the biggest influence on my life. Because it was her as a person that shaped my whole life, and I'd like to think I am sort of true to the person she is. And if I am anything like her, then be justification, and I hope I am. So hard to word that, but yeah, I hope I'm like Annmarie, basically.
Have you ever told her that? I'm crying.
Yeah, I'd say I'm told her yesterday.
No, you didn't. That's so lovely. What is something you now do in your life that is a direct influence of her input in your life?
My incredible music and film taste, I think, comes directly from you. In me film taste, I think that comes from you. Obviously, the main part being Dado Fryer. So without you, I wouldn't know who Dado Fryer were and wouldn't listen to Dado Fryer.
I can't wait to know. What do you think about things? Believe it.
As a result of just who she is. I think lots of things. She's obviously a very kind, solid person in my life, and very, very lucky. Me, Sean, Lauren, we're very lucky to have someone like that in our lives, and hope that she's that person in our lives and in my kids' life and in baby Neve's life for many, many years to come. And I think we've been blessed. I don't think any of us can tell her how much we appreciate it. It's one of those unspoken things that should be spoken more often. Thank you.
Is there anything you have never told her that you'd like her to know, even if you just assume she already knows?
I think she might already know, but cop-bites are gobshites.
Up the fucking toffees. That's a no then. That one.
That was my answer.
Do Harry Potter Lego with her. Yeah, Harry Potter World and do Harry Potter. I want her to take me to the jungle.
That if me and Sean are ever lucky enough to have children, that I would be absolutely honoured that they had a Annmarie.
I love your relationship with the girls. They absolutely adore you.
She's truly one of the most selfless people that we know. We love you so much, Annmarie, and your gorgeous little niece Neve loves you so much too.
That she's the best auntie in the world. I love you. I love your beautiful flowers.
What advice has she given you that you now give to other people that stuck with you? Never trust somebody that a dog doesn't like, unless it was Scamp, because Scamp was a prick.
Accept people for who they are, or don't accept them at all. Just like, that's a really good piece of advice. Like, you can't be disappointed if you accept someone for who, well, you can, but on you then, isn't it? But yeah, that, thank you.
What is your favourite thing to do together?
I'm going to big Gabby's doll house. I want to go to the girls' football. Take me on roller coasters at the fun fair.
Yeah. Food, Chinese obviously, or watch everything get beat.
Not win.
I don't know. I don't think it happens often enough to even think about that being a regular thing that we do.
Have you and Annmarie never watched them together?
There was one time in 1998.
Do you have any nicknames for each other?
Sean and Annmarie.
Jaunicus and AM.
Seanicus, yeah. Didn't even think about that. I thought it was being funny, but yeah. Seanicus and AM.
How do you know she loves you? In what ways does she show you you're loved?
I feel like the answer to this is simple, but the action isn't. So Annmarie created a home for me and made me feel safe in every situation I've come to her with or been in while she's been there. And I think that's hard to do, but very easy for her. It took a long time and effort, but I know that I'm loved because of that. And I appreciate you more than words can say. Which is a shame for this video because I feel like that's exactly what this is and that this is what should show you. So, yeah.
Made me cry.
I can understand how directors can help and hinder films.
What would you go to her for help and advice about?
Everything. I think where possible, Annmarie always gives 100% unbiased advice. And I think she wants all of us to be the best humans possible, and her advice would always show that. I think I trust her opinion more than as much as anyone because of that, and how much she wants us to be just good, solid humans.
Like her.
Like her.
Which animal do you think best describes Annmarie?
A giraffe and a cheetah and a leopard.
A bluebird?
Zebra, because she loves doing lines in my hair. It's because the plaits have big lines and they poke up a little bit. And because they have stripes.
A pig. When we went to Devon, Liam told us all that your favourite animal was a pig. So we all decided to get you pig-related presents. I think that's still stuck with me. I don't know why it's your favourite animal, but it is now. I hope you enjoy the last pig with a penny inside.
Hope you enjoyed this video.
Happy 60th, Annmarie. Thank you for the influence you've had on my life. Without you, I wouldn't be the person I am today. And it's the best thing you've ever done. Thank you. Love you more than words will ever know.
Happy birthday, Annmarie! Can't believe you're 60. You definitely don't look 60. Feels like only yesterday we were celebrating your 50th, which is absolutely crazy. I just want to say have the most amazing day. Sorry I can't be there in person celebrating, but I will be down soon. I hope you have the most amazing time. Enjoy the Northern Lights with Sue. We'll see you soon for big cuddles. Love you to bits.
Happy 60th.
We love you.
Love you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Auntie Wee. Happy birthday to you. Auntie Wee, I love you with all my heart and you're kind and generous. Love you, Auntie Wee. Bye bye. Have a nice birthday. I love you. Bye, Auntie Wee. Bye, Auntie Wee. We love you. I love you. But I want to say one more thing. I love you and. Everton, 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 Everton. I love Everton. I love Everton because I did because they're so nice. Everton.
This way.
Yeah, right there.
Are you clearing your throat? Are you actually not going to answer?
Yeah, that was my answer.
Okay.
That's the show. Tell me when we started.
I've started.
Okay, wait there. Pause it a minute, stop.
Because she...
Is it on?
Yeah, it is now. Yeah.
Hey.
Seems like you're just crawling over your sister now, Lenny.
Expand.
No.
Annmarie is... Hold on, terrible. Hold on.
Can you elaborate?
No.
You're actually not
Yeah,
gonna...
yeah.
I can't think what some of the other questions were now. And they're my questions. You start again. Please start again. That's literally what I said in my thing. The love of my life wouldn't be the love of my life if it wasn't for you.
Are you okay?
No. Oh, it's just so lovely.
Are you alright?
Go on.
Do you want a minute?
Why the fuck a dad who fryer?
Pause that.
No, just carry on. Cut it out.
No, I want that in.
Oh! One of them was... Do you want to sign off?
Yeah.
No, like a goodbye.
Maybe standing up, maybe walking with a glass of coffee.
Anyway,
One of them. Sign it off.
happy birthday. Anything, like
yeah.
a message for you.
Thank you for creating me as I am. I'll start again.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was.
The influence you've had on my life.
Right. Happy 60th, Annmarie. I love you more than words will ever know. And thank you for influencing me into the person I am. It's the best thing you've ever done.
Oh.
I love you.
Say it again. Sorry, I started crying.
What's that? Have we got anything else to say? I find it moments like this, you really got to go to the modern poets of our time. Someone said that youth is wasted on the young, and boy, they were right. Let's think about that. Let's think about what David says, and really take that. Maybe take that to the Northern Lights. Maybe shout that into the sky and say, David, you are right. David, you are correct. Bye-bye.
And scene.
And scene.